Good morning. Today I want to show you a really simple eye look. It takes minimal time. I've already done it on this side of my face. It uses some very neutral basic colors, which are very trendy right now. And I've had a lot of questions about some of the eye looks I've had in some of my photos. So this is a really simple one, and it's my go-to. You don't really need to know what you're going to wear that day as far as colors. It goes with just about any kind of color scheme you are. For instance, I'm a cool summer, so pinks, purples, and like turquoises and blues and things like that, things that you would see like on a beach or my color, but I can also pull off neutrals. So I'm just going to show you some colors that I have right here in my bathroom that I use that are just very neutral and very simple to use. Anyone can do it. So I have a slightly hooded eye, which means I do have a lot of space up here between my brow and my crease, but I do not have a lot of lid showing before my crease. If you see, like, it's very like small. So this is a look that's supposed to kind of widen your eye and make it look a little bigger. So I used some colors in my palette right here. I used Biscotti, which is a very light cream color with a little off-white tint to it. I used Hazelnut, which is a very neutral tan, and I used Espresso, which is a darker chocolatey brown color. And then I used Moonstone, which has a little, I don't know if you can tell, has a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's an off-white. I also am using my Latte contour, and I am using my, I'm trying to see what blush this is. This is my Rogue Rose blush. So, like I said, I've done my eye up here and my brows. I'm also going to show you a little bit of how to do your brows and your lashes when you have a hooded eye. So I'm going to start off first with a base coat, and I'm going to be using my all over brush with the Biscotti on top, this cream. And I'm going to coat everything from the inner corner all the way up to my brow with this. This is a good base coat. It starts me out with the same skin tone everywhere. It's lighter, it brightens, and I'm gonna go all the way up to that brow and all the way out to kind of this invisible line right here. So if you would hold your brush like this is where you want your eyebrow to end, your eye, and the corner of your lip, and that's where you kind of want your color to stop. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go just a little bit underneath here too, okay? After I've done that, I'm going to take my crease brush, okay? My crease brush. And if you can see, it has a slightly tapered edge, and I'm going to dabble it in my hazelnut, this neutral tan here, okay? And then I'm going to go, first of all, I'm going to go in my natural crease. So I'm going to kind of close my eye. I'm going to go in my natural crease all across like this, back and forth. And then I'm going to kind of fill in my lid just slightly, but I'm going to go darker in my natural crease. And then I'm going to take it with a little more on it. And then I'm going to go above my crease. So when my eyes are wide open, I want to make it look like my crease is a little higher, so it looks like I have more lid. So I'm going to go up here above my natural crease, and I'm just going to go back and forth like this to the edge and to not quite all the way. I'm going to go probably just to the edge of the color of my eye there, my iris. Okay, so I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to open it. Okay, I need a little bit more, I think. So I'm going to open it, and then I'm just going to kind of touch it up here on the edge and go back and forth. Okay, and I know it's a really light color. Like I said, it's natural. It's a little harder to see, but you can see I'm kind of like, I'm already making this colored look like I've got more there. And that's what you want when you have a hooded eye. And you know, a lot of people think that hooded eyes happen when you get older, and I will agree, they increase more. Your crease gets a little bit less visible, and the skin kind of sags down a little bit. But even if you're young, you can have hooded eyes. It can be just a hereditary thing, which you're born with. Okay, now that I've got my hazelnut all through my crease, and then from about here over, and I've blended it in, I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to dip it into my Espresso, this darker chocolate right here. And I'm going to just pat it on there. And then I'm going to go in the outer triangle of my eye. I'm going to go just a little bit up here above where my crease is, and then I'm going to go down on my lid, okay? So I'm going to go right about here, and I'm going to kind of use my mirror off to the side here. Maybe you can see better. And I'm just going to dabble it on there like that, okay? Stipple is what it's called, stipple. And you can see I've kind of gotten a little darker here. It's darker than this, but don't worry, we're going to blend it in a minute. And I've kind of just done that. Now that's going to draw attention out here like this. It's going to make my eyes look bigger, my lid look bigger. So I'm drawing attention out. And yes, it is a lot darker. Don't be afraid of this color. I've still kind of kept it in this line right here. Then I'm going to take my blending brush. This thing is amazing. This is an eye blending brush. It's a little bit bigger. It's fluffier. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to go, I'll just dab it a little bit back in the biscotti here, just a little bit, just enough. And then I'm just going to swirl in circular motions right here. And that's going to blend that so it doesn't look like such a harsh line and make it look more natural, okay? You can also go back and forth like this. I prefer the circular motion right here, and it just kind of blends it. And if you feel like you've done it too much, just add a little bit more of the dark color. Then I want to take my smudger brush. Okay, this is more of a straight flat brush. The bristles are more compact and tight. And I'm going to dab this in my moonstone, the lightly sparkly. Okay, just a little bit on there. Then I'm going to go up here by my brow, just on the outside of my brow here, and go back and forth right there with it and blend that in. And then I'm going to go on my inner eye. And I even go just a little bit over here with it. And I just dabble it on there like that. And that is going to give the impression that this is a little bigger and your attention's going to go out here to the darker. Okay, it's going to kind of highlight it. And I even take it just a little bit underneath here. Okay, then I want to take my blending brush once again, my blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend that all over there. Okay, now the older you are and the more crepey your eyelid is, you can see I've got a little bit of those lines showing here in my eyelid. That just means that you're getting a little bit older, your skin's not quite as firm, and you don't want to go with a lot of sparkle. So I just did enough to highlight there, okay? You can also, another look that I do sometimes is I take this moonstone, this little bit of sparkle in it, and I add it right in the halo of my eye right here, okay? And that just kind of opens my eye up right there. And I didn't do it on this side. I better do it on this side so it looks good. Looks the same, okay? Okay, and that's all you have to do for your shadows. I mean, those are 4 shadows that I've used. I have my biscotti, my hazelnut, my espresso, and my moonstone. And now I'm going to use my, hold on, where is it? My precision brow liner. This is in blonde. And what I do with this is it leaves little tiny pencil-like, hair-like, can you see that? Hair-like strokes. And it comes in different shades to match your hair color on my brows. This is blonde. I do have darker brows than I do the rest. And I'm just going to fill in any spots in my brow that look like I may be missing some brow or it's not quite as full. And I want to start up here. I actually have brow here. They're just really blonde. And I've already put a little bit on. And I'm going to kind of fill that in like that. And then I'm going to kind of go up here like this. And then I'm going to pull it down. Now, when you pull it down, that means you are kind of shaping that spot right there, and it still, attention is going up and out, okay? You've increased that real estate a little bit and drawn a little more attention to it. Then I'm going to take my eyeliner, and I love the black waterproof liquid eyeliner pen. You can also, we also have a great pencil, an eyeliner pencil, and it is waterproof. And it goes on really great. It's a little thicker. It has a little sharpener on here. You can sharpen it. You can use this on your eyelid. It comes in different shades. But for today's look, I'm just going to use my waterproof pen. It has a very fine line at the end. And you're not supposed to tug on your eye, but I'm going to gently pull it a little bit like this. And then I'm going to start about where my pupil is right here. And I'm going to go out with just a fine line along my lashes. And the reason I'm not going all the way across is because I don't want to draw attention to the fact that my eyes are hooded and getting like less eye is showing with the hood, okay? And I already have one eye that's a little smaller than the other. And this also will increase the look of the thickness of your lashes. So I'm just going to go along the lash line like this. And you can see it is very precise. Like it puts a very nice line on there. Now, I didn't do it on this eye yet. I just put some mascara on and some mascara down below, but you can also go underneath. Well, here, I'll just do it on this eye. You can go underneath your lash line just a tiny little bit like this, okay? Just a tiny little bit. And that also will bring that attention up and out, okay? So I didn't do it on this eye. I'm doing it on this eye. I'm going to add my mascara in a minute. And like I said, this will make your lashes look thicker. I do have eyelashes. Like this is with mascara and this is without. They're blonde. So blondes especially, or people with sparse eyelashes, you want to use some eyeliner. You don't have to go all the way around. You don't have to do the whole raccoon thing. You don't have to get thick. You don't have to go out of your comfort zone. Just a little bit. And I really never used much eyeliner until I learned this technique because I just thought that it looked a little too much for me because I'm kind of a natural girl. Now I'm going to use my mascara, and I love the Lash Lengthening Mascara. It not only thickens, but it lengthens them, and I'm going to apply it all over my eyelash, and I'm going to go back and forth like this to coat each lash, but then I'm going to go extra on the outside. So I'm going to start here, and I love this because it is a non-clumping formula, and like I said, it just does such a nice job of coating your lashes. And see how I'm going back and forth? You want to coat them all the way down. A lot of people just do this. If you do this, it's coating them on the sides also, and it's giving you that thicker lash look. Okay, now when I get to the corner here, I've already got some on there. I'm going to just keep going over it. And the great thing about Mary Kay mascaras are you can layer them. You can let it dry, you can layer, and it just keeps getting longer and longer. And I put this on a little bit ago, but now I'm going to add some more to it, and you're going to see how it's going to make it look like it's longer and thicker. And then I'm going to use just the tip of it, and I'm going to brush out like this on my lashes. Because you want these to look longer and thicker on the outside, because again, you want that eye to open up and go like this. So, putting a little more here. I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to really coat that baby up and make those lashes that I have look even longer, a little sexier, thicker, and I'm going to draw that attention. So yes, I do put it everywhere, but I really focus on the outside corner with this mascara. Okay, another cool thing about Mary Kay mascaras is they work together. So you could use a waterproof on top of this to make it waterproof. You could use the Fanorama, which really fans them out and makes them even thicker with the lengthening, and you get the best of both worlds. Right now I'm just doing this like this. I said this is just a simple neutral look. I'm just going to go back and forth. Then you're going to take your wand, put it back in there, get it fresh, and you're just going to lightly go on the right where you did the liner, your mascara. A lot of women tend to think since you can't see their lashes maybe as thick there, that you need to do the whole lash, but you don't. You can just do it on the outside like this. Especially for us older women, you don't really want to draw attention with dark mascara and dark eyeliner all down here, because this is the area of your face that shows age, okay? Your skin is less firm as you get older. You start to get those fine lines, maybe a little bags. I have allergy eyes, and I thought after the freeze I wouldn't, but I have a little puffiness there. I don't want to draw attention down here. I want to draw attention over here to the side. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to the side. All right, so very simple so far. Then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of my volumizing brow tint. This is in blonde also, and I haven't done this one yet, and I'm going to, whoop, where is it? Hold on, dropped it. And I'm going to just, okay, here we go. It's a little wand that looks similar to a mascara, little brush there, and you're going to start in the middle of your brow and kind of go out and then go the center, because you don't want the inside of your brows to be too dark. And actually my problem area where they're really light is right in the middle. So I'm just going to coat them. This is great for people that have long eyebrows and you want them to stay put and not be like crazy. It's for people that have blonde like me. You want to darken them. It's for people that don't have as thick of eyebrows as you'd like. Maybe you plucked them wrong when you were younger, or you're just not growing in even. Okay. And it just kind of thickens them and fills them in, makes them look fuller, because that's another trend, big full eyebrows. And anyway, then I'm going to finish it up with just a little bit. I should have had my brushes closer. I have to keep leaning over. Fill it up with a little bit of my contour and my blush, okay? And I'm going to use my cheek brush for that. Okay, you see it's kind of tapered, fuller on the end. I'm trying to hold it just right so you can see. Fuller on the top, narrower, and I'm going to go first in my blush, and I am using the Rogue Rose, and I'm going to start here on my apple and just move my way out and pull up, okay? And you want to start with your blush in the inside and work out, okay? And if you want something with a little more color, we have all sorts of wonderful blushes that match your skin tone and give you the look you want. So yeah, there's my blush. Put just a little bit on. I know you can't really tell very much. And then, put a little more on there. Okay, then I'm going to use my contour right here. This is my contour in Latte. I'm not going to use my highlighter today. I'm just going to show you the contour. And this does a good job of defining your brows. It kind of blends in that natural look color of your eyeshadow. And you can even kind of just brush it right through here to kind of just blend that. It's kind of a, like I said, it's just a darker tan contour. I go along my jawline to define that. You can go on the side of your nose, and then I go up by my hairline. Okay. Guys, I don't know if you tuned in a while back, but I hit my head on a cabinet. I did it again. I am terrible about leaving my cabinet doors open. This one was in my bathroom. Left it open, the one above my toilet, bent down, bumped my head. Oh my gosh, I know, crazy. I'm like that though. Okay, so there's my blush, there's my face. I'm gonna add a little bit of my lipstick today. I'm just gonna use a casual rose. This is a nice neutral. It's got a hint of pink, kind of just, I don't know, not really a rustic look, but it's just a real light rose. And I'm gonna put that on my lips. I'm not using a lip liner today. Just giving my lips a little bit of color. And like I said, the lipstick kind of pulls it all together. Don't spend all that time on your eyes and not use any lipstick, because then you just look all done up here and nothing down here. Even if you are a girl that likes like hardly anything, let me show you, what is it? This is a great one. This is called Better Than Bare. Okay. It's kind of a, it looks taupey, but really it's not. Let me put a little bit on and show you. Let me take some of this off and show you. So even if you're a natural kind of girl, this, good on. It kind of gives you a little sheen. It's a, well, this is the hydrating lipstick anyway. So this is great. It gives you a little bit of shine, and it gives you just a little bit more definition on your lips. Not bright. I love it. But anyway, either one of those lipsticks would be great with this eye look, or just your everyday look. And there you have it. So we used 4 eyeshadows. We can get those in a little palette for you. You can add a blush, you can add a contour, you can do your brows, your mascara, but this is just a really simple look to open up those hooded eyes. Like I said, it's kind of my go-to look. You always want to add just a little bit of shimmer on the inside or even on your pupil here. You don't want to go heavy on the inside of your eyes with anything. If you want to, you can even add your with your what is this called again? I forgot. Your I'm sorry, your little brush here. Can't think of it right now. And you can just add a little bit more of your biscotti and your or your sparkly, like right in here, okay, to really brighten that eye up. And because you always want it to look bright down here, okay? Luckily, I don't struggle too much with dark circles, but if you do, we've got something for that too. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, quick little look for hooded eyes, a natural look, using some colors that are very trendy right now and people are wanting. And let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.